So I didn't want to leave you guys without a video. Today's plan for me is to go to a local convention in Orlando, Florida. It's called MegaCon, even though it's smaller than Comic Con, but still pretty large. That's beyond the point. You clicked on the video because I'm talking about the twab, the This Week at Bungie, the weekly newsletter. You probably saw some highlights from other content creators already. I'm not going to bother reading it, but I will link it in the description and talk about the highlights so I don't leave you without a video or stream today. So essentially what they're doing and what they want to accomplish with this one is they're nerfing some of the super regen exotics like Skull of Dire Ahamkara. Also, small notes, I have my good friend Sides next to me. That's Sides with an underscore, 2 Z's on Twitch. Phenomenal player. But I thought it'd be fun to go to the convention with him. So here we are anyway. The twab changes. Skull of Dire Ahamkara. The Blade Barrage one. What do you call that? Galanor?
Shards of Galanor.
Yeah, there you go. The Bear Claw, Ursa Furiosa. I think Phoenix Protocol? I actually don't have that in the inventory for some reason. But yeah, the reason I think they're nerfing these is so that they can make PvE more engaging, maybe have a variance in day one strategies when the Season of Opulence raid launches. That's my thoughts. And maybe that explains the direction they take with the Whisper of the Worm nerf. Essentially, the change results in it no longer can create infinity ammo. So previously, you land 3 consecutive precision shots and you get refunded the ammo from thin air, out of nowhere. But now it works from the magazine, which is kind of strange, especially for a power weapon, considering that you could use an energy sniper with some sort of damage booster and Lunafaction boots for the empowering rift. You could also use Rally Barricade. In fact, previously, it was disadvantageous to use those things with Whisper of the Worm because you would end up just auto-loading and ruining the infinity ammo. So that change is kind of strange. Maybe they'll change the way the gun works entirely so it serves a purpose, but I'm not too happy about that one, even if it makes the PvE experience more engaging in terms of raid strategy. Any thoughts? Or
I definitely like the fact that they're making it like so supers aren't super prevalent in PvE. Like they're not going to be spammed over and over again. But what bothers me is there's no mention of super mods or any adjustment in
oh
regard,
shit, yeah,
which kind of bothers me quite a bit.
Really grinds my gears that. Yeah, okay, Skull of Dire Ahamkara can't loop supers infinitely, but 5 super mods? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, why are you getting more supers in PvP than PvE? Obviously, this is a hyperbolized statement, but
I mean, no.
maybe not.
Maybe not.
It's a good start. It's a step in the right direction. I'll give them credit on that. The Whisper nerf, I'm not real sure. Maybe this means they have plans in store for the future raid. I don't know anything about that, but
Tomorrow, Dawn Blade increased by 3 seconds, and we added raid banners to PvP. Have fun.
Oh boy. Yeah, sounds about right.
Could you imagine, as soon as you cap the A flag, just a little prompt pops up and you drop? Everyone gets the super? Yeah, okay. No, a guy at Bungie, don't take notes. You guys saw the thumbnail or whatever. Ace of Spades is getting nerfed, which I probably overreacted to as a first impression on Twitter, maybe a little bit too much, because I had forgot conveniently that Not Forgotten is also getting nerfed, so maybe that nerfed Ace fits better in the sandbox. However, they didn't nerf the one aspect about it that really, really pisses me off in gunfights, which is high caliber rounds. That is staying. The way that this gun is changing is previously if you got a kill and then reloaded, the Memento Mori bullets would work even if you stowed away the Ace of Spades. Now, that's not the case, and they're adding 1 extra Memento Mori bullet, restoring it to the original 6. So you get a kill, you reload, you have 6 Memento Mori bullets, but if you stow it away to pull out a sniper or a shotgun and then pull the Ace back out, you will have 0.
And the changes about this Ace is what really bothers me about all this, once again, is that it doesn't really address many of the serious problems in which Ace just goes from being the best hand cannon in the game to being the best 140.
Yeah, on Size's note, 140 isn't the most favorable archetype for PvP. On console, of course, people preference the 180 because of consistent recoil pattern, even though the time to kill and range is usually less than the 140. However, on PC, most people preference the 150 because it does everything adequate like a 140, but it just kills slightly faster. Not to mention, without the backpack Memento Mori, something like Thorn seems like a better choice to me. Even though Ace is better at a range, I think the trade-off is worth it for flexibility with the perk. My suggestion is maybe a more subtle nerf to Ace and just see how it does in the sandbox. For example, what if Memento Mori only procced with a headshot? It does have a secret outlaw perk if you didn't know. And what if high caliber rounds were removed? Right? Maybe that gun would feel phenomenal in the sandbox. Also strange that on console, this gun doesn't get much use, but now it's almost going to get no use whatsoever because Not Forgotten's getting changed to a 150, which is a more favorable archetype, and then the 140, which is already not the favorable archetype, is getting nerfed. I don't know. Food for thought.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here on the Thorn train, and I'm believing that we're going to see a lot more of that, at least on PC. I can't speak for console because I'm absolutely garbage at that. However, I think that Ace will still have its position, but I'm not too sure if it will be more used or less used than Thorn at this point. Due to Thorn being a 150, it having that, I think, what is it, like 2 crit, 1 body, and then you can let them bleed out. So
don't forget, damage over time is just useful in general.
yeah, in the course of like a whole match, I feel like Thorn's probably going to get more use than Ace now, because Ace was just a tank destroyer gun, where it's now, what if you have to switch, put in a body shot with the sniper, and you want to finish it up? Yes, that's possible, but what happens if your teammate cleans it up, or maybe you missed the shot or something like that? Or maybe you hit a body shot where you needed to hit a crit.
Yeah.
You know, where Thorn would have the delay because, you know, the burn and all that.
So the Thorn effect allows for 2 taps. The Ace kill clip still makes a 3 tap. It doesn't change the shots to kill, and it's the unfavorable archetype.
Yeah.
But with a damage booster, an empowering rift, a slide over ammo inertia override, or just a one-eyed mask, you can 2-tap people. However, they mention one-eyed mask, and this grinds my gears too, because they make it seem like Ace is the problem and not one-eyed mask with the way it works.
Which is
so you get Memento Mori, you get the damage boost from mask, and you can 2-tap. They've changed this, so now at 4 resilience, you can survive that, or is it 3?
I think they said it's 4 resilience to survive it for one-eyed mask.
Okay, that's a convenient number because there's another exotic hand cannon that can do that same thing. With Sturm, if you get an energy weapon kill, doesn't have to be Drang, any energy weapon kill will boost the damage variance of Sturm to go to 95 instead of its usual 91, and that will result in a 2-tap for people at 3 resilience or lower. So maybe we'll start seeing more Sturm than Ace because it serves the purpose better. I don't know. Time will tell, but I'm hoping that either the Ace Catalyst restores some of the former glory that it's going to lose with the nerf, or they take a more subtle approach. That's my thoughts. I don't want to waste your entire day on this. Maybe after we get back from the convention, dual stream, I don't know, but we'll play it by ear. Don't get your hopes up. Thank you, guys. Any closing thoughts?
Final notes on the Sturm in Drang, more specifically Sturm. In notes on Ace of Spades, we're not putting it in the dirt. We're not burying it. It's still one of the best guns in the game due to its statistical advantage. It having 90 perks, including high cals and outlaw and semi-permanent kill clip now. If you're on PC,
perk Mida has.
Yeah, you know, if you're
including
on PC,
outlaw, by the way.
Ace is still gonna be a go-to gun for you. I can't speak for console. All I hear is very, very sad things about it. But going on the Sturm note, if we see more 110s, I'm just going to give you a fair warning. If you run into a good player with a 110, it's not a fun experience. You will lose every fight.
I can attest for that. For those wondering how Ace functions on console versus PC, YouTuber I Am Cool Guy, you guys know him, he's an Xbox player, did a really good breakdown on console hand cannons. I will link that in the description as well so you have more content. And on that note, I will leave you guys with that. Gotta get on the road here for this convention. See ya.
Later, gamers.